Today I'm giving my thoughts on a classic fragrance from the house of Guerlain. This is HABIT ROUGE, and to find out all about this one, stay tuned to Mags Frags. Yes, hello again everybody and welcome to another episode of Mags Frags. I'm Paul and this is day 92 of my Fragrance 365 project where I give my thoughts on a different fragrance every day for a whole year. So today's scent of the day is HABIT ROUGE by the house of Guerlain, and this is a classic fragrance for men with an oriental woody scent profile. It was originally launched back in 1965, but this one is a reimagined version of the original, and it came out in 2003 alongside an EDP version of this one. The nose behind this was Jean-Paul Guerlain. This one has had a facelift since its original launch, and it now comes in this angular clear glass bottle that looks like it's kind of been chiselled or carved out of stone. It's quite a simple, minimalistic design, and it looks very stylish and elegant. We've got a red label on the front containing the fragrance name. We've also got the concentration, and then we've got the Guerlain branding, and this is it's edged with a metallic silver border. The cap is a combination of wood and plastic, and it comes in this striking red colour, and it slides onto the atomizer with a really snug fit. Spray quality on it is really nice, as you'd expect. It's got a nice even distribution, nice big blast there. And I'd say the presentation on this one feels very premium. It's not the most exciting design, but when you've got a few bottles from this line all kind of lined up next to each other with all the different colourways that come with them, I think they look really nice. The top notes in this one are lemon, rosewood, orange, bergamot, lime, tangerine and basil. In the heart we've got rose, carnation, sandalwood, cinnamon, patchouli, jasmine and cedar. And in the base there's vanilla, leather, amber, benzoin, oakmoss and labdanum. Yes, so a lot of notes there according to the Fragrantica website, but for me the standout note in this one is definitely the rose. You get a very nice fresh citrusy opening, which I'd say is dominated more by the lemon rather than any of the other citruses that are listed. The rose is there right from the very beginning, and it stays well into the dry down, where you get a touch of creamy sweetness from the vanilla. We've got amber and we've got a bit of sandalwood as well in there. I don't get the leather note in this one that much, but when I tested it directly against the EDP, I did get more of that leather accord in the EDP version, but this one is more weighted towards the lighter citrusy floral end with a touch of vanilla-like sweetness in the background. The opening in this one is a bit too feminine for my personal taste, and I'm not the biggest fan of the note of rose in fragrances because I've kind of always associated it with being like a bit of an old lady's smell. The rose does fade away after about the half an hour mark, and then it does become much more likeable and maybe a touch more masculine as well once the woody notes and the earthy notes begin to shine through. Overall though, I'd say this is a light, clean and slightly floral fragrance with an air of sophistication, and it does smell very refined and very rich. This one is for daytime wear during the springtime and maybe early autumn. It's got a nice light and airy feel about it, so it makes me think of kind of being outdoors on a warm but breezy day during the spring or maybe even early summer. It'd make a very nice office scent if you have a job where you kind of dress up fairly smartly, because this comes off a bit too refined to be classed as maybe like a dumb reach casual daily driver. The performance on this one is I'd say is adequate. It's okay. It has a pretty solid projection for the first hour, and then it sits fairly close to the skin. You can expect to probably get around about 5 to 6 hours of longevity out of it, and I'd say it's about average in terms of its overall performance. The EDP version, however, does linger about a little bit longer for maybe an extra hour or so, but this one has a bit of a brighter scent profile, and it tends to have a slightly louder projection. This is an easygoing and likeable fragrance, and it has a refined vintage elegance about it. I'd describe it as being like a piece of high quality antique furniture. You can appreciate the quality and the craftsmanship, but it may just not necessarily be something that you'd want for yourself. Take for instance this bone china teacup. It's floral, delicate and high quality, which is absolutely lovely. There's nothing to dislike about it, but it's just not for the commoner like me. So if you are someone who appreciates the finer things in life and you have a few years of life experience, then this is a masterpiece. But if you're looking for something a little bit more contemporary, then I would say that this one is possibly not for you. It does smell old-fashioned, but it does old-fashioned very well, and for that reason it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Yeah, so once again, that's about it for today's scent of the day. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about one from Mancera, simply because I'm coming to the end of the bottle now and I want to review it before it's all gone, so make sure you tune in tomorrow to see which one I'm talking about. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and it's always great to hear your thoughts, your opinions and your critiques on all of these fragrances that feature in the 365 project, so keep your comments coming down in the comments section. I'd be very interested to hear what you've got to say about this Habit Rouge if you've had any experience with it. So until next time, thank you very much once again for tuning in. Stay safe, keep smelling fresh, and I'll see you tomorrow for a bit of Mancera. Bye bye for now.